I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lee, and for today's look, we will be filming SpongeBob. It was requested in one of my prior videos by Amanda, so here we are delivering SpongeBob for Halloween, if we will. So I think we all kind of know what SpongeBob looks like. I'll go ahead and post a picture for those of y'all who have never seen SpongeBob in your life. And I'm gonna go ahead, put my contacts on, put my wig on, possibly my shirt. We can go ahead and get started. And yeah, all right. So I am back. The wig is on. Contacts are in, and I decided to put the shirt kind of on so I could figure out how far I needed to go down my neck, and then I'll put the tie on. So I have a long sleeve shirt on instead of SpongeBob has like a normal shirt. So we're doing something a little bit different. I also have a cold, guys, so I didn't want a full body paint this time. So excuse my creative liberties on this one. All right, so I'm gonna put the hair back. Let's get started. Yeah. So we're gonna go in with the Maron Cream Blend Stick in Pastel Yellow. And I'm going to do my neck absolutely last because I don't want to get anything on this shirt just yet. So if you guys are doing this, just make sure you if you have these little like side hairs here, to gel them back, because if not, it's gonna look like that. So I have the Makeup Forever palette here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the white one, and I'm gonna grab some of that with my spatula, and then I'm gonna grab some of this pastel yellow, and we're gonna mix. Now we're gonna grab that same white from the Makeup Forever Flash Color case. We're gonna grab a little bit of the white, just a smidge, and we're gonna put it right in that inner, just to create more definition and highlight. We have to stand. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of blush, and then we're gonna go ahead and set the face, because the contour I'm gonna be using a powder, and the highlight is gonna be a powder, but the blush is a liquid. So JK. No, it's not. My original idea was liquid. So I just looked down to see what my blush was, and I completely had forgotten about it. Let's go ahead and set the face. I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and we're going to go super heavy-handed on the face. So now that we have powdered the face, let's brush it off, because I did an excess of powder. So just brush off anything. Perfect. And now we're gonna go ahead and do our contour. So the colors that you're gonna need, unfortunately I couldn't find it all in one palette, but I wanted like a mustardy yellow, if not like a light orange for the contour. We're gonna see if this color works for me. So I'm gonna be using the Melt Rust palette, and the shade that I'm gonna be using is Erode, this one here. And because it looks to be super pigmented, we're gonna go in with a light tap and just see what that looks like. So you can always build things up but it's hard to take away without removing everything. For some reason, I may not have laid my lace down correctly with this wig, and it isn't wanting to lift right now. If you are going to be wearing a wig, just make sure you bring your cream into it and make sure that you're bringing your contour into it. I'm going to go in with a little bit more translucent powder just because I see my under eye creasing. I'm gonna bake, and I'm gonna let that sit for a little minute. We are now gonna go in with the blush. So the blush that I'll be using is the color Fuse blush in the color Dragon Fruit Haze. And then for highlighter, I have to be very careful in opening this, but it's broken, so that's why I have to be careful. It's the Rare Beauty highlighter in Exhilarate. And just because I'm extra, I am gonna go in with the House Labs highlighter in Pink Amethyst. So we're gonna go in with the P. Louise Rumor Base in 0.5, and now we work on eyes. So to do the eyes, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of color theory, and I figured like a mauve purple would go great because yellow and purple are across from each other in the color wheel. And so I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Nude palette. So I do want like an all over transition color, just because I don't want it to show that like base. So I'm gonna go in with this color Bear. Well, that didn't quite do what I wanted. So let's try the Rust palette. Let's try this color Classic right here and see if that gives me what I want. I think that's kind of it. Like, I want it to be yellow, but I don't want it to be like an overpowering yellow. Now we're gonna go back into the Huda Beauty palette, and we are gonna go with the color Tickle, which is this one here, and this is gonna be a transition color. So that's gonna go on your crease. And your outer eye. So now we're gonna go into the crease to deepen it. We're gonna go in with Spanked, which is this color here. And this one, I'm gonna focus it right where my crease is. I don't wanna bring it up too high. And now we're gonna go in with Raw, which is this color here. And this one, we're gonna really focus it on the outer corner, going just like halfway into the crease, not the full way through. And now I'm gonna brush that powder that I had under my eye. I'm gonna brush that off. And I'm gonna go in with those same transitional colors on my under eye to blend and create a little bit of a smoky eye. So it was Tickle, Spanked, and Raw. Spanked, I'm gonna bring about halfway through. And then Raw is only gonna be on the outskirts. I like that. I like it a lot. Now that we've done that, we're gonna do my favorite part, which is always the glitter shimmer duochromes. We're gonna go in with both the Carla Cosmetic Fix Potion, and then we're gonna use their Pastel Duochrome Loose Eyeshadow and Buttercup, and we're gonna put that in that area where we still have that like really light yellow. So your middle lid to your inner corner. That's where the Fix Potion is gonna go. Now this shade does have some green in it. It may pick up more of the green, we'll see. Well, that's pretty. Oh, that's really, really pretty. Oh. The right choices were made with that eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go in and do my brows. I'm gonna do it with the Kosas Brow Pop and the Kosas Air Brow. Now SpongeBob does have like 3 freckles on his cheek, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those 3 freckles on. And I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty in the Perfect Strokes eyeliner. And it's like an upside down triangle. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Same over here. What's funny is I do have 3 freckles there, but it is what it is. As far as the eyes, I really like the eyes like this. I don't want to do much more to it besides mascara. I think that you can make it more dramatic if you want. You can definitely add a winged eye, add your falsies if you want, but I don't really want to deter too much from the moment. So I'm just going to do my bottom. I really want like the smoky eye and let that be that. And I'm just going to do mascara on the bottom lashes. And then we're going to go on to try to create like little sponge holes if we can. Using like browns and mauves. Let's try it. So, I'm gonna go in with the Lancome Sills Booster and the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. And I'm gonna be using the volume side of Huda Beauty's Legit Lashes. I'm gonna add my lippy now before we get move any further with the holes. So I want to go in with the Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Deep Rose. And I'm gonna go in as well, just like on the outer sides. I really want to create some depth here. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty lip liner and trace out. Most of my initial shading was done with the Huda Beauty lip contour, but then the outline and the definition comes from the Fenty lip pencil. The final step of the lips, I'm going to be using the Fenty Gloss Bomb Sticks in Hibiscus. And funny enough, I went to the Sephora launch event here locally in New York, and they were doing a Fenty event, and I was able to get my name engraved onto it. Let me see if I can show you guys. And that's just a sign for Cancer, so, which is my zodiac sign. So grab a very sharp line brush. We're gonna start off with the mauve, and I think I want to start off with maybe Tickle. Yeah, and I'm just gonna create a circle. Let's see what this looks like. Hopefully we don't mess it up. I'm gonna just create one up here. Let's shade it in. Let's do a little baby one here. Now let's do one here. And then I'm gonna do one over here. Cute. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of shading, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a brown, I think is where I want to go with this. So we've added like the depth of the hole almost. So now we're gonna go in with the Melt Cosmetics palette. I think I want to go in with Rust. So Rust is this color here, and then we're gonna go in with Rot, which is this color here. So let's do Rust first, and then that's kind of gonna go on like the outer edges and maybe like create like a crescent. Ooh, be super light with it because apparently it is very potent. All right, let's try to blend that out. Now I know better. Cool. Now we're gonna go in slightly with Raw because we saw how potent that other one was, and just create a bit more depth on the outer corner. I like that. I like that a lot. So we have our little holes, our spongy holes. And now the final thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with a blue on my waterline, just because the contacts are blue and I wanted to bring a little bit of his eye colors into the mix. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner and Prance. Let me finish up the final things. I'm just gonna do my neck, I'm not gonna do my hands, and I will be back. I have a few baby hairs here that honestly I could have laid down, but they turned a little yellow with the Miron Cream Blend stick, but I think kind of works considering that the wig itself is an ombre into yellow. So yeah, what do we think of my take on SpongeBob? All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me transform into SpongeBob. I feel like it is the right amount of glam mixed with like a little bit of special effects. So having fun creating a glam SpongeBob, is that a thing? did we just make a thing? I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more of these, definitely let me know. I'm debating whether I want to continue this past Halloween or if I just want to transition into the beauty space. So if you guys want to see more transformations like this, definitely comment and let me know who you may want to see. And I hope you guys truly enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.